In today's vlog, we'll be experiencing Japan's world-famous bullet train for the first time, navigating Kyoto's train network, checking into our hotel right in the heart of the city, and then heading out to explore some of Kyoto's most iconic spots. We'll wander through the lantern-lit streets of Pontocho Alley, take a stroll along the beautiful Kamo River, and finish the evening in Gion, where we'll be hunting for those classic Kyoto photos you've probably seen all over Instagram. And stick around until the end, because I'll also be sharing some practical tips for using Japan's bullet trains that could save you both time and money on your own trip. Right, starting in Osaka, we were staying at the Walina Hotel near Dotonbori, and one thing I really liked about this location was how easy it was to get around. Using the ICOCA cards, we could simply tap on and off the trains and make our way across the city without worrying about tickets. From Namba, it was a quick and straightforward journey to Osaka Station, making it a great base for anyone wanting to explore the region or take day trips like this one to Kyoto. If you'd like a closer look at the hotel itself, I've already done a full room review in a previous video, but for now it's time to say goodbye to Osaka and head to Kyoto. One thing I've absolutely loved about Japan so far is wandering through the small side streets. Every shortcut seems to lead to something interesting. A tiny restaurant, a hidden shrine, a local cafe, or a shop you'd never find otherwise. It's those little moments between destinations that often end up being some of the highlights of the trip. Right, here we are heading towards JR Central Gate, Osaka Station is Central Gate. We use trip.com to book the bullet train tickets. They're about 1,000 yen each, which isn't too bad actually. You have to find a blue machine with numbers 5489 on it and scan your QR code. Make sure you know the phone number of the agency. It comes with all the information when you book it. But if you pre-purchase these tickets, that's what you need to do. Once it's a pretty easy system once you understand it. Obviously doing it for the first time is a little tricky, so give yourself plenty of time. So we're just going to make our way now down to the bullet train and make our way to Kyoto. We'll check in once we're getting ready to hop on and board and sort of show you what the train's like and what the seats and that are all like. Right, before boarding the Shinkansen, you'll need to find three things: your platform, your coach number, and your seat number. The good news is that Japan makes this surprisingly easy. The departure boards clearly show your train number and platform, and once you're on the platform, you'll see markings on the ground showing exactly where each coach will stop. Your ticket tells you which coach you're in and your seat number, so all that's left to do is line up in the right spot and wait. It might look a little overwhelming at first, but everything is incredibly well organised, and within a few minutes you'll feel like a pro, or you might have to do a little bit of running like we did. We were a little bit late, which I wouldn't recommend.
After leaving Osaka, we will be stopping at
Right, that was a bit of luck to be honest.
Transferring to Shinkansen,
we got a bit confused with which direction we had to go, but asked for some help and we got there, so luckily we made it. It's only about a 30-minute ride to Kyoto, so we're just going to chill and enjoy this part of the journey, and it's quite nice. I like travelling by train, get to see the sights out and about, out the window, and watch the world go by, so I'm going to enjoy. Alright, we're just at Osaka Station, just having a short stop. Seats are nice and comfy. We've got a table that you can use, a little table.
Also, it comes with like free Wi-Fi. It comes with free Wi-Fi, so it's like connected.
Free Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
That's even better.
Yeah,
What can go wrong?
nothing.
No, except for us missing our train.
That was really close.
But anyway, we're on here now, on Kyoto bound, which is great. It's nice and chill, nice and smooth. There's bathrooms on board, which is good. Yeah, so we're just going to carry on shortly and depart soon. If there's anything worth seeing or talking about, I'll share it with you.
Alright, so now I'm going to do like a little bathroom review, and yes, there is a bathroom, and like it's really shaky. Like I don't think it's set up, it's just shaky. There's a good thing this game was like you can stay steady. Alright, let me flip you around. also got like a little sink. You can see it right there. We also got the off toilet. It's pretty small. I'd recommend going in like one of the stops, not when it's moving, because like I'm not sure if I'll be able to aim. Alright, that's it.
Well, thanks Harry for that enlightening toilet review. I hope you managed to hold the camera steady for all of that. One thing that's really convenient about travelling on a Shinkansen is that you're welcome to bring your own food and drinks on board. In fact, grabbing a bento box at the station and enjoying it on the train is almost a Japanese travel tradition. Our trip to Kyoto was pretty short, so we didn't bother this time, but it's definitely something worth doing on a longer journey. For us, the real highlight was simply sitting back, relaxing and watching Japan roll by outside the window. From city skylines to rivers, mountains and small towns, it's a fantastic way to see parts of the country that you might otherwise miss. Right, that was a flying train trip. We are just pulling in now into Kyoto. So if you can understand Japanese, maybe you can hear that in the background. We're just going to navigate our way here to our hotel and check in, and then maybe have a look around the local area this afternoon, see what there is to check out and have a geese. Before you leave the station, make sure you keep hold of your paper Shinkansen ticket until you've passed through the exit gates. You'll need to insert it one last time to leave the station, and the gate will keep it, so don't worry if it doesn't come back. Once you're through, just follow the signs to the subway, buses or taxis, and before you know it, you're out exploring Kyoto. Alright, this is crazy busy, so it might take us a little minute just to figure everything out and where we're going. But first impressions is we're definitely in a busy area, that's for sure. Let me spin you around so you can have a look. One thing that's made travelling around Japan really easy is Google Maps. Just type in your destination and it'll tell you exactly which train or subway to catch, which exit to use and even what platform to head for. Today we're using it to navigate our way to Hotel Gracery Kyoto Sanjo, and honestly it's like having a local guide in your pocket. So far it hasn't put a foot wrong. Yet. It's always a relief when you get through those gates without the doors shutting on you. Right, exit 5. Exit 3, 4. Alright, let's go exit 4. I think we've come out on the wrong side maybe, but we'll figure it out once we're up top. Right, we're just walking now to our hotel down this little lane. Interesting how footpaths are sort of laid out here. They're sort of part of the road. Let me spin you around so you can have a look. Seems to be a mixture of new architecture and a blend of traditional, which is always nice to see in any country, that they embrace the past while being modern at the same time. Yeah, this hotel, I booked it online a while back. It was a good price. I'll let you know how much. But yeah, we're going to just go and chill out for a while, give you a hotel room tour, and go and find something cheaper for lunch. We said we'll have something cheaper for lunch and then do something nice for dinner tonight when we go out exploring tonight around the local area. I love all the little lanes and streets around the cities of Japan. They do that well. I was really impressed with Osaka, so let's hope Kyoto lives up to it as well. Anyway, I'll check in shortly. Alright, well we seem to have found our hotel in this shopping mall, or shopping street, so it's certainly well located, isn't it, Harry?
It's a crazy location.
Yeah, so let's check in and see how we go. Okay, here we are at the Gracery, or Hotel Gracery in Kyoto. It's in a really good spot. Like, it's surrounded by shops, surrounded by restaurants, like literally outside the window, which I'll show you in a minute. It's also close to a lot of the main attractions within Kyoto, so we're close to the markets, Gion district, I think it's district, shrines, which we're going to go out later to tonight. So I'm really pleased. It was really cheap. It was 260 Singapore dollars. I'll convert that in when I edit. for 3 nights. That was for 3 nights, not 1 night, but for 3. And it's pretty swank. Check-in was smooth. Very helpful staff who spoke English really well, which I was really impressed with. So yeah, let me just show you now the thing Harry's most excited about. The toilet, of course. You can see here it's got all the fancy switches and buttons. Make sure your regions are cleaned properly. And it's a separate toilet too, which is pretty rare in a hotel, because next door is the shower. Alright, nice shower area, nice nozzle, nice and big. It's actually quite big for a Japanese hotel, to be honest. Let's just check the water pressure here. Happy? I'm happy with that. Right, let's carry on. Basin area, glasses, towels, toilet, rubbish, slippers, extra pillows if we need them. Then the bed area. Alright, twin beds and a nice couch sitting area to do some work. TV, comp water, nice carpet under the foot. And as like I said, the view was straight out into the shopping district. Alright, there's a nice little fountain area down there. So overall we're pretty happy. I think we'll sleep well. I'll just test the bed, hold on, because it might all fall apart if the bed's no good. Oh yeah, that's a good solid bed. Good for the back. Right, high rating. Would definitely recommend for location, price, and quality. I have to say, Japan is actually really cheap. I'm quite impressed. We went out for lunch and had sushi. You know, one of those ones where you pick the plates off the train. It was only like 11 Singapore dollars each. So how good is that? Anyway, we're going to chill for a couple of hours and then we're going to head out and check out some of the sights and that from Kyoto. We'll bring you along. See you then. We've been chilling out, resting in the hotel room. Oh, there's a round one here, Harry.
Oh.
That might be us later. We had to go around one last night in Osaka, playing different sports and everything. But yeah, maybe we'll see how we go. We're just going to go for a walk around, see what we can find. Heading towards Golden Hour now. Nice lighting, meant to be quite a nice river walk. Find some food to eat, and we'll see how we go from there. Just got to make our way around these streets and alleyways and navigate our way properly. I have to say I'm really taken with the architecture around here, some of the traditional designs, which is really cool to see. Got to watch out for motorbikes too. Right, just take an evening stroll along the Kamo River. Beautiful places, just come and sit and chill, people watch, bird watch, as in nature, and yeah, just enjoy the setting sun. I'm going to go and find a place to eat now. Just going to chill out while we have dinner, and then go and check out what we can see after sunset and dusk. Alright, we'll check in shortly. For our first evening in Kyoto, we're heading to Pontocho Alley. The narrow lantern-lit street runs alongside the Kamo River and is packed with restaurants, bars and traditional wooden buildings. It feels like stepping back in time and is one of Kyoto's most atmospheric spots to grab dinner. We've just had teppanyaki for dinner, which was absolutely delicious, and now we're making our way to Yasaka Shrine, which is on the hill up here in front of us, and yeah, we're going to go and check it out. Apparently it's meant to be quite nice at dusk, so we've timed it well. We'll go and check it out. just loving being here actually. It's exceeded my expectations, Kyoto so far. The area around the hotel and then around this district here. Just the mix, like I said earlier, the mix of traditional and modern just really comes together. And the people are so lovely, like so friendly and kind. Really appreciate it. All the amazing food spots, things to see, appreciation of culture, but also very welcoming, which is awesome. One of the highlights of our first evening in Kyoto was the walk from Pontocho Alley to Gion. As we crossed the Kamo River, the atmosphere completely changed. Quiet lantern-lit streets, traditional wooden buildings and people dressed in kimonos made it feel like we'd stepped back in time. It's only about a 10-minute walk, but it's one of the most beautiful and memorable strolls we've done anywhere in Japan, ending at the stunning Yasaka Shrine. Alright, here we are at Yasaka Shrine. Going to go and have a look around. It's free to enter, which is always a nice bonus whenever you go to see something. Beautiful time. Seems like there's different food options, stalls, sort of crafts, that type of thing. So we're going to go and have a look. This is Yasaka Shrine, one of Kyoto's oldest and most important Shinto shrines, with a history stretching back more than 1300 years. It's famous for hundreds of lanterns which are illuminated at night, creating an incredible atmosphere. Best of all, it's completely free to visit and marks the gateway to Kyoto's historic Gion district. Just behind Yasaka Shrine is Maruyama Park, Kyoto's oldest public park and one of the city's most beautiful green spaces. It's especially famous during cherry blossom season, when thousands of people gather here to admire the spectacular weeping cherry tree. Even outside spring, it's a peaceful place to wander, with quiet paths, ponds and traditional tea houses tucked among the trees. And a short stroll from there is Ninenzaka Street, which is well known on Instagram for being photographed. Right, as we wander down Ninenzaka Street, I'll give you my top tips. If you're travelling on the Shinkansen, give yourself about 20 to 30 minutes before departure. That gives you plenty of time to find the right platform, coach and seat without feeling rushed. Japanese stations are huge, but they're incredibly well signposted, so as long as you allow yourself a little extra time, it's a stress-free experience. Trust me, you'll enjoy the journey a lot more when you're not sprinting through the station. If you found this guide helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you could give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more Japan adventures coming up, including Hakone, Tokyo, Disney Sea, and loads more travel tips to help you plan your own trip. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.